Imagine falling 2 miles from the sky, strapped to your airplane seat, plummeting into the heart of the Amazon rainforest. You survive the impossible fall. But now comes the real fight. You're 17, alone, injured, trapped in one of the most dangerous places on Earth. No rescue is coming. No one even knows you're alive. 11 days stand between you and survival. This is the unbelievable true story of the girl who fell from the sky and fought her way out of the Amazon alive.
You're watching Wayterra, your gateway to the most mysterious places on Earth. And if you are new, please subscribe as we keep exploring every day.
December 24th, 1971, Christmas Eve. 17-year-old Julianne Koepke boards Lanza Flight 508 in Lima, Peru, alongside her mother, Maria. They're heading to Pucallpa to meet Julianne's father for the holidays. It should be a routine 90-minute flight over the Amazon rainforest. But Julianne isn't just any teenager. She's the daughter of 2 German zoologists who run a research station deep in the Peruvian Amazon. She spent years living in the jungle, learning its secrets, understanding its dangers. The rainforest is as familiar to her as a city street is to most kids her age. Little does she know, this knowledge will soon be the only thing keeping her alive. 30 minutes into the flight, the plane enters a massive thunderstorm. The Lockheed Electra turboprop shakes violently as it pushes through thick black clouds. Passengers grip their armrests. The cabin lights flicker. Then, a blinding flash. Lightning strikes the right wing. Fire erupts. The wing tears away from the fuselage like paper. And in seconds, the entire aircraft disintegrates mid-air at 10,000 feet. Julianne is still strapped to her seat, still conscious, and she's falling. 2 miles down, through the sky, into the Amazon. But somehow, she's about to do the impossible. What are the chances of surviving a 2-mile fall from the sky? Statistically, almost zero. But Julianne isn't falling through empty air. She's falling through one of the densest forests on the planet. The massive canopy of the Amazon rainforest acts like a series of natural parachutes. Branches snap and break, slowing her descent. Her bench seat spins like a helicopter blade, creating drag. She crashes through layers of vegetation, tumbling, spinning, until finally, impact. The forest floor is soft from rain. The seat cushion absorbs some of the blow. Against every law of physics and probability, Julianne Koepke survives. But she's not okay. When she regains consciousness the next morning, the pain hits her all at once. Her right eye is swollen shut. Her collarbone is broken. A deep gash runs down her arm. She's covered in cuts, bruises, and insect bites. She calls out for her mother. Silence. She searches the wreckage around her. Pieces of the plane, luggage, bodies. But no survivors. No mother. Julianne is completely alone. And that's when the real nightmare begins. Because surviving the fall was just the beginning. Now she has to survive the jungle itself. The Amazon rainforest is not a place for humans. It's a living, breathing predator. Poisonous snakes hide in every shadow. Jaguars hunt in the darkness. Insects carry diseases. The humidity is suffocating. And without water, you'll die in 3 days. But Julianne remembers something her father once told her. If you're ever lost in the jungle, find water. Follow it downstream. Water always leads to people. So that's exactly what she does. On day 2, still dizzy and in pain, she finds a small stream. She follows it. The water is murky, but she drinks it anyway. She has no choice. She has no food, no knife, no matches. Just a torn dress and one broken sandal. The jungle tests her every single day. Her arm wound becomes infected. Maggots burrow into her skin. The insects are relentless. Mosquitoes, ants, flies. They swarm her constantly. At night, she hears the sounds of animals moving through the darkness. Every rustle could be a snake. Every growl could be something worse. But she keeps walking, one step at a time, following the water. By day 5, she's weak from hunger and dehydration. Her infected wounds are getting worse. But the stream is growing wider, a good sign. It means she's heading in the right direction. On day 6, she sees something that makes her heart race. A boat. After 6 days of hell, she's finally found proof that she's not alone in this jungle. The small wooden boat is tied to the shore. It's old and empty, but it's proof. People have been here. Somewhere nearby, there are humans. Julianne waits by the boat all day. No one comes. As night falls, she finds a nearby shelter, a small hut used by local workers. She's too exhausted to go any further. She collapses inside, hoping, praying that someone will find her. But day 7 comes and goes. Still no one. By day 8, her body is shutting down. The maggots in her arm are eating away at her flesh. She needs to do something drastic or she won't make it. Then she finds it, a can of gasoline near the hut. What she does next is almost unthinkable. Using a sharp stick, she digs into her own wound, pulling out dozens of maggots one by one. Then she pours gasoline directly into the gash to kill the infection. The pain is unbearable, but it works. The wound starts to clean itself. She's bought herself more time. But time is running out. She's been in this jungle for over a week, and her body can't take much more. Day 9, day 10. Julianne stays near the hut, too weak to move. She's lost track of time. Her mind drifts in and out of consciousness. And then, on January 3rd, 11 days after the crash, she hears voices. 3 local loggers appear at the hut. They freeze when they see her. A teenage girl, barely alive, covered in wounds, sitting in the middle of the jungle. They don't speak the same language, but it doesn't matter. They give her food. They bandage her wounds. They take her downriver by boat to the nearest village. From there, she's airlifted to a hospital in Pucallpa. Against all odds, Julianne Kupka has survived. She was the only one. 91 people died in the crash of Lanza Flight 508. Her mother, Maria, was among them. But Julianne lived. And what she did with that second chance at life is just as remarkable as her survival. Julianne's story didn't end in the Amazon. After recovering from her injuries, she returned to Germany with her father. She finished school. She went to university. She earned a doctorate in biology, just like her parents. And she went back to the jungle. Today, Julianne Koepke is a respected zoologist, dedicating her life to studying and protecting the Amazon rainforest, the same jungle that nearly killed her, and the same jungle that, in a strange way, saved her life. Her survival wasn't just luck, it was knowledge. It was resilience. It was the refusal to give up when every instinct told her to stop. 11 days alone in the Amazon. Most people wouldn't last 11 hours. But Julianne Koepke isn't most people. And her story reminds us that even in the darkest, most impossible moments, the human spirit can endure anything.